Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Mega Man 2 on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Let's go ahead and get started. New game. I did play through this a little bit before just to practice. I didn't unlock anything though, so that's okay. But here we go, Mega Man 2, and this is one of the games that I'm not very well practiced in. I know it well enough, but I don't know. In the year of 2000X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Gosh, that was slow. Now we pan up this skyscraper. We get to see the city. This skyscraper's got to be gigantic. And there's Mega Man, and this is Mega Man 2. And this is technically the Japanese version, or the difficult version of the American Mega Man 2 release. The story behind that goes, Japan released Mega Man 2 just straight, no changes to it or anything, but Mega Man was so hard for American players that I guess they complained about it, or the Capcom in Japan figured they needed to make an easier version. So they created 2 versions of Mega Man 2 for the American market. They were both on the same cartridge, but there was normal mode, which was actually a slightly easier version of Mega Man 2, and then difficult mode was the actual original version of Mega Man 2 that was released in Japan. But on the Anniversary Collection, we're going with the difficult version, and for some reason my controller doesn't want to go down. Okay, that was weird. Okay, but might have to get a different controller for this if this keeps happening. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with Metal Man. And as most Mega Man players probably already know, his weapon is probably the most broken, overpowered weapon in all of Mega Man. And you'll see why in a little bit. We go there and we get an E-Tank for free. This is the first game that had E-Tanks. And E-Tanks, of course, refill your health completely. You can use them whenever you like, although in this game you can only carry 4, which is not great. Also, if you get a game over, all your E-Tanks go away. So again, not so good. And this is the section that annoys so many Mega Man 2 players. The corridor with all these little drill things called moles. You can take your time and inch your way forward, or you can look for open spots between drills. All in all, I'd say it's probably best to just take your time. This is actually a great way to farm for weapon and life energy if you need it, which you're probably not going to need weapon energy at this point in the game, but you never know. Maybe you chose a different robot master to start with, which is perfectly fine. There's actually a bunch of different starting points that I use, and I'm done. I always take a hit once they get in the conveyor belt. And up here, I don't believe I'm going to get it, but yeah. I don't know if you can get that from there without using an item, but there's a 1-up up there, if you so desire. That little trick that I was doing, I'll talk more about that in a second, because I'm going to need to use it later. And we get a 1-up anyway. I will take that, thank you. These guys try and shoot out the gears first. If you shoot out the little guy, then the gear's just going to keep going, but if you shoot out the gear first, then the guy's just going to drop straight down. So you have to get rid of the gear either way. But you have enough time to do that. These guys, you have to hit a certain spot, and when you hit them, it will launch these canisters, I guess, at you. Whoops. Although this top one, he's so close to the top of the screen that most of his bits don't even get anywhere close to you. Now, you cannot make this jump normally. Inch as far forward as you can, jump, and then hit the start button. And each time you come out of the start menu, you'll gain a little bit of momentum. Let's just scroll you off the screen. Let's do the same for you. And we're already at Middleman. So, Middleman is not too hard. He'll just stand in place for most of it unless you attack him. He usually just waits until you attack him first, although sometimes if you wait too long he will do something. But he jumps every time you shoot, and he'll jump one of 3 different heights. If he does a high jump like that, he'll shoot 3 of his metal blades. If he does short hops like he was doing there, he'll shoot 1. And if he does medium-sized hops, he'll shoot 2. So it's just a matter of watching where his metal blades are going. And you do have to contend with him changing the direction of the conveyor belt that's there. When it's moving towards him, it's a little more difficult to figure out. Wow. But it's not too terribly difficult. Just keep shooting and eventually you'll get him. And he goes down pretty easily. Wow. And there you go. Middleman is defeated. And you want to defeat Middleman first because his weapon is strong against like half of the other Robot Masters. And I'm not even kidding. I mean, Middleman's even weak to his own weapon. That's how strong this thing is. But yeah, we get the Metal Blade. And that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Mega Man 2. I will see you for the next one.